But I like my things just so. I like them just so. If I say extra cheese, I want extra cheese. Extra cheese means extra cheese. I'm willing to pay extra for the extra cheese, but I do want my sandwich the way I want it, the way I've asked for it. However, there are limits. Man attacks a Subway manager over not getting extra ham. You got to look at your life, people. Let's get into this one. Surveillance cameras caught the moment a customer punched General Manager Monique Larios in the face at Subway. All because he didn't get the extra meat he claimed he requested on his sandwich. Larios spoke to local news outlets about what led up to the altercation, which happened last Thursday at a Subway store in Madera, California. Look at the shiner. Again, what happened here? Why? Not enough ham, as requested on the sandwich. Quote, I still can't feel half of my face, Larios stated. I'm scared that there's going to be some kind of permanent damage. I've never been so numb to where my face feels like it's a mask.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show.
Larios said she was called into work that day after a customer complained to an employee that he didn't get double ham on his sandwich, according to KABC. The store had proof he only paid to have 6 extra slices of meat, but he was upset he didn't get 12 slices. And a black star filling in the details. That's when he went around the counter, took his frustration out on Larios. I did not expect it, Larios said, according to the local outlet. He comes around the corner. I go, what are you going to do? Hit me over ham? And he hit me. He punched me. All I could remember was just black. Surveillance video shows the moment the customer attacked Larios before another customer tackled him to stop the assault as other employees intervened. The Good Samaritan struck the assailant in the face at least 3 times, allowing employees to run to safety behind the counter. Again, as you look at the surveillance images, folks, let's remind you again, what is this over? Meat, ham, processed meat on a sandwich. And someone saying, I didn't get the extra amount I requested. The assailant, who police identified as George Sandoval, arrested, charged with battery. Larios, who is 4'11", told KFSN she felt scared being assaulted by a man who was allegedly 6'5" and more than 400 pounds.
Yeah.
I did not deserve this at all. I was in there just doing my job. There was nothing wrong. The sandwich was made up to Subway standards. I don't know. He didn't even give me a chance to try to figure it out. What did he want? Larios questioned. Larios is on leave from her position for the time being, but she said she plans to take legal action against Sandoval. You know, Jackson, I even hate the last quote from the victim here, this innocent victim. I don't care if they made the sandwich below Subway standards. What the hell gives you the right to run around the counter and attack an employee over anything but ham? Your initial reaction?
Prison is my initial reaction. He should go to prison for several years. This is literally what prison is for. People who do stuff like this. And I know I say that a lot, but it's a good reminder, you know, because in terms of the prison system, we have a lot of non-violent offenders in there. But this is not the case for this guy, especially if he was 6'5", over 300 pounds. I mean, that's as big as me, but heavier. So like, and she's 4'11". I mean, and even if it was a man, like what are you doing? Like, you have that big of anger problems? You know what I'm saying? And this is, we're not talking about children here. So this dude just needs to be thrown in prison. I mean, in her eye, like I've been boxing on and off my whole life, and my I have, and I'd have been beat up in the ring. That's part of it. I ain't never had no black eye like that ever. Like he hit her. Nah, man, this dude needs to be locked up 100%.
Yeah. And can request all the extras there
Right.
in the buffet line.
Exactly.
And while he's at it, make some prison nachos, okay? And these other specialties that the inmates chef up. Some people need this kind of reform. I think this person is, I agree with you, extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
Lacks any kind of temperament or emotional control. This person should be removed from society and dealt with because we cannot trust him. Cannot trust Mr. Sandoval.
No, not at all.
In the presence of others. It's outrageous what happened here. Absolutely outrageous. One detail that jumped out at me. So the Good Samaritan gets around the counter and is able to subdue this assailant, punches to the face, tackling, until the details go. The employees were able to run away. Now, I took that to mean more than just Ms. Larios, who couldn't feel her face and was instantly hurt. I would have hoped that others joined in to make sure this wild, out of control assailant does not escape the grip. Is it just me looking too far into the details?
I mean, it depends on who you're dealing with. You know, it's not even necessarily that not everybody is equipped or willing to be violent, but also, even if you are, like, sometimes stuff just catches you off guard. Like, you don't expect that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's easy to say what you would do, but if something goes down like that, it's like, well, like, you know, it's not like you're trained for it. And again, this guy's big, 6'5", over 300 pounds. Like,
400.
I don't know about all that, but I don't know about all that. He didn't look that big, but definitely a big guy. But you know, now he can see how tough he is in prison.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could go do that in prison because that's not everybody pissed off in prison. Don't nobody want to be there. You know, so go be a tough guy there with people who are just as big as you.
They enjoy it.
Or smaller, but they in there for life, so they ain't got nothing to lose, and they'll just stab you up.
I have a feeling that I don't have documentation. The production team, as you know, is top shelf here at Indisputable. I don't know this, but I suspect Mr. Sandoval has priors and has attacked other women before. That's just my opinion. I'll give you that disclaimer. But you don't behave in this over extra ham.
Over anything. Unless it's purely self-defense, you know, like if it's not purely self-defense, you can't be out here fighting as an adult. Like it's just not the thing to do.
Not
but also,
over truffles, not over Kobe beef,
right? Kosher dill pickles, whatever it is. But yeah, no, this is egregious, ridiculous, and I agree with you. This is not the first time that he's assaulted a woman. Absolutely not.
We'll keep following it through, let you know Mr. Sandoval's ultimate fate, if you will.